pots and pans, and today I'll be doing an Ube Empanada. So we're doing these empanadas with these Goya shells. I got these from the store. You can get them in the frozen section. This is the Ube sweet potato. It's a Japanese sweet potato. I heard they are gas. So let's get it, y'all.
Alrighty, first things first, as you can see, I have my mise en place all ready to rock and roll, everything lined up. Just all I gotta do is dump it into that mixing bowl. So first thing, I put my Ubes on the stove and get them things to about a rolling boil. Once they get a little over al dente, I took them off, enough softness for a fork to go through them. I am fine with them. We don't want these things to be mush because they're going into a pastry. So I go ahead and immediately get them into an ice bath after I get them to where I want them to be. The ice bath helps with me to bring the temperature down on them so I can peel them bearably. PSA, don't try to peel potatoes right after you pull them out of boiling hot water. Anywho, as you can see, I'm peeling these things and they're hot. As you can see, the steam rolling off of them. But I work in the kitchen though, so it's not too bad. Wow. I don't know, like just that color just like is amazing to me. So I'm going to go ahead and get them yams into the mixing bowl. We want to keep this on low speed because like I said, I don't want this texture to be all mush basically. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting my eggs in, and this recipe I will drop in the description down below. So we're going to go ahead and drop the eggs in. We're going to drop some cinnamon, nutmeg, sea salt in there as well, and also some vanilla extract. We're going to put some lemon juice in there and just a tap of brown sugar. And like I said, I don't want this whipping for too long, so once I get that brown sugar worked in, I'm going to stop it. And then also, like, as you that dark brown sugar, you see how I just took away that purple just a little. So I got 2 cups of melted salted sweet cream butter that I melted down, and we're just gonna slowly do about a cup of it first, and let's give it a try.
That's insane.
Alrighty, so it tastes pretty damn good to me, so let's roll. So I'm laying out my empanada shells, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay those out. I'm just gonna put like maybe like I want to say like 2 ounces, if that, of my filling inside of these empanada shells. I just don't want it like the purple busting out of like the pastry, like, you know what I mean? And it's supposed to be like in the inside of it, you know? So yeah. And this might even be too much, so let's tweak with it and let's see what it actually does look like when I go to combine the empanada together. So right here, I'm just pulling the top piece over to there, covering the filling, and I'm taking my fork and working around the edges. This is just like beginner empanada sealing, I guess. So I'm gonna throw them in the freezer and y'all can let those rock out. And you want to make sure you coat them with a little bit of egg wash as well. And you can egg wash them before or after the freezer part. Either way, as long as you get it done on there. So I'm gonna coat both sides of those empanadas with the egg wash. Make sure that everything's even, everything's sealed up. We don't have anything opening up. And these things should be ready to get in the fryer now at this point. So let's go ahead and make sure our fryer is at 250 degrees or higher. I'm using here a Japanese Asian wok. It's a cast iron pot that I found somewhere probably for like $10, and it's been a staple in the family ever since. So I'm going ahead and dropping 3 in there. These things don't take long at all. Like, literally, like, so just let them sit for 1 second when you first drop them in, and then once you see them starting to develop that crust on the outside, you want to begin to move them around a little bit so they don't stick or cook unevenly. Just make sure everything's going the way you want it. So this was like a really cute dessert idea. I'm really excited about how it turned out, and I'm really excited more about like just trying different food, you know, being a foodie. So that's like it's almost where I want it right there. Let's see how it looks. It's almost where we wanted. I just like a little crisp, that little light, like it looks like a quesadilla almost, but not a quesadilla, like. So we're gonna rest them, but we're also going to get that cinnamon sugar on as we're letting some of that grease come out of them, because who want all that grease? I mean, it's already an unhealthy dessert, so well, let's you know, not OD here. So we coat them with that cinnamon sugar on the front and the back of them, and now it's time to plate. My favorite part. So I'm plating these. I'm doing like a little side, a little stag, like some pancakes or something. After we let those things rest for a little while, and they are still flaming hot, literally, as you can see when I go to put this ice cream on top, and the ice cream is just like, oh. Okay, now it's back up. Okay, the ice cream was playing with me, y'all, for real. Like, you literally just came out the freezer. But look at that, y'all. So yeah, here me and my dog, we trying it out. Okay, y'all, 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend. Don't sleep on me at all. Like, more fire content definitely coming. Like this one, if I was to do a book, this would be in the book of my desserts. Oh God. Serve it with ice cream, a little bit of cinnamon sugar on the top. You cannot beat it.
We'll see y'all next week, y'all. We're gonna keep that fire coming, on God.